everybody, meteorologist Jeremy Baker here on this Sunday. Forgot what day it was. I don't usually work Sunday nights, but Roxy is off tonight. She'll actually be working for Paul tomorrow morning, so I'm here for Roxy tonight. Feel free to ask any questions, tell me a joke, whatever you want. I'm following along on Facebook. You can see my phone right there. No comments yet, but I'd love to see some. All right, look outside. It is a dark night as always. It was a beautiful day today. Sunshine, temperatures in the 70s and 80s. Gorgeous. Did not feel like February, that's for sure. And the next 2 weeks, you're going to see a 14-day forecast with temperatures that are nowhere close to where they normally are this time of year. All right, let's head to the pollen count. Ooh, hello, Kenneth Black. How are you doing? I love your picture. Wait, is that I can't see it. It's so small. I'll have to look later. All right, here's the pollen count. Mount Cedar, it's heavy. Surprise, surprise. The count 1780. We're still in the middle of cedar season, so that's not a surprise. The molds, though, boy, did they jump up. 1240. They're heavy now. Was light. I mean, they've been light. For the most part, they are light almost every day. But the rain probably did not help the mold situation. Usually after it rains, we get that jump in the molds. So that's why we're seeing that there most likely. The aquifer, believe it or not, did not change in the past 24 hours. Typically after rain, we get that to go up. According to the meter that I looked at, it still is showing the same amount. So 628.5 feet. The monthly average still about 40 feet below normal for this time of year. So we desperately need some rainfall. Typically we get some going into the spring. That's when we need it. We need it times 10. Because once we get to the late spring, that's when we enter the dry season, and we really definitely need some rainfall here. All right, let's get to the current temperatures. 61, San Antonio Airport, Stinson, 68. I was just outside. It's a little cool. I love it. Winds are calm. The dew point tells you how much moisture is in the air. The further that is from the air temperature, the lower the humidity. So that's down there at 64%, so it's pretty far from the actual air temperature. Now we did have that rainfall yesterday. I was actually on 281 going north, just north of 410, heading up towards 1604 when that rain started coming down. Boy, was that heavy. On my Facebook, I've got a video of it. It was so loud. Hello, Terry Bush. Good to hear from you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day. So it was coming down so hard, decided to pull off the road just because in case it started hailing. Wasn't in the mood to have any broken windshields or anything, but no hail. And of course, as soon as I pulled over, the rain stopped. But man, that came down hard. I would have thought way over half of an inch, but we didn't even hit that at the airport. 0.44 inches. Is March going to be okay? You know, I wish I could say, we forecast 2 weeks out, and we don't get the second week all that great the entire time. So I'm really hesitant to say beyond 2 weeks, but for now it looks like above average amounts, or above average temperatures, so above normal temperatures, so warmer than average and drier than normal, unfortunately. So the same thing continuing. I really hope it changes. We need a change, but La Nina has been here for a while, and that tends to make things drier. So we've seen an overall pattern change big time for the whole country in order to affect us here. And how much rain do we see? Again, 44 inches or 44 hundredths of an inch at San Antonio Airport. The winner on this one is Fair Oaks Ranch, 2/3 of an inch. Way to go. Of course, we need about 10 times that to start making a dent in that drought. Big time. We need a few storms back to back of a few inches. Now we had the hail yesterday too. Cuero, this was sent in by Gerald Zingari. Hopefully I'm saying that right. If you're watching, great. But thank you for that. We love to see these pictures because the more observations we see and pictures that this is the hail that fell here, the more we know, the better we know what the size of hail that actually fell. It's your 40th. That's awesome. 40. Congratulations. That is awesome. I can't even imagine being 40 years. Well, I'm 49, but oh man, 40. So 40 years, I'd be 89. I'd be happy just to be 89. All right. Well, congratulations again, Terry. That's great. 40 years. All right. Temperatures. We are above 40, of course. I would hope so. Of course, it's February, so these temperatures are much milder than normal. 61 San Antonio, 71 Pearsall, Cotulla, 54 Junction, Gonzales, 64, 63 Seguin, 68 Floresville, Kennedy, 63 also, and 53 off toward Eagle Pass. All right, radar is dry. No rain to be found. We had the cloud-free skies today, so of course no rain. See that low pressure area spinning over towards Atlanta? Yeah, that's a very impressive system. It's weakening though. That's what brought us those showers and storms yesterday. That's out of here. Where you have the dry air, you see that mustard color, or I don't call it mustard. Kind of looks like, I guess honey mustard maybe. But around that, that's where the dry air is basically. Where you have the green, that's the radar. Where you have the blues, that's the higher moisture in the cloud tops. We have high pressure moving in here. It's taking all the storm systems now and passing them well to our north, keeping warmth around, keeping sunshine around. We're going to add some clouds into it Tuesday, but for the most part, dry weather and above normal temperatures. Anastasia, how did I say that? Is it Anastasia or Stasia? Or is it both? Regardless, hello. Hope you're having a good night. I love the word rain there too, and the little emoji. All right, here's the upper level pattern. High pressure, it's here. It's not going to change very much. Above average warmth, like you see in the graphic on the top left. Very quiet pattern because all the storms are forced well to our north above that area of high pressure. All right, here's the hour-by-hour forecast. It's the graph model. I like to show this one when the weather's very calm. 7 a.m. tomorrow, mostly clear skies. It'll be a colder start to the day, cooler. 40s for the hill country, upper 40s and low 50s for the rest of South Texas. And we'll have sunshine all day long. Temperatures ending up in the upper 70s to low 80s for our Monday. Beautiful weather for us tomorrow. And we're going to hang on to that tomorrow night. But we are going to increase the cloud cover. So Tuesday morning as you wake up, a lot of cloud cover out there. Temperatures starting out in the 50s and 60s. So the clouds act like a blanket. Say it's 40 degrees down at the ground. The clouds come in. The heat can't escape from the surface. It's trapped in by the clouds. So the temperatures don't cool that much during the night. That's also why we cool a lot during the night when we don't have cloud cover and it's drier. All that heat can radiate up and escape. All right, but as we head into Tuesday morning, a lot of those clouds, or Tuesday afternoon rather, the clouds dissipate. And look at the temperatures in Eagle Pass, Carrizo Springs, Cotulla, 90s. It is mid-February. Why? So 80s for everyone else. Could see low 90s. You're welcome, Anastasia. Absolutely. Okay, and you have a good night too. All right, so for tonight, mostly clear skies, a cooler night than last night. We're already down to the 60s now, 60s and low 70s. That's the temperature by the mid-evening. Southeast winds 10 to 20. Sunset now at 6:23. That keeps getting later and later as we get closer to that first day of spring, which is in a few weeks. Oh, thank you, Anastasia. This was actually given to me by the American Heart Association. No, Heart Association. There's a heart on it, of course. So you can you see them? Yeah, the little that's their logo right there. They're all over the tie. But that was so nice of them for them to give that to me, and I love this one too. Thank you so much. I'll have to tell them you said that. All right, here's your forecast for tomorrow. Sunny skies all day long, a few clouds here and there. Easily into the 70s. I'm thinking low 80s for daytime highs tomorrow. Winds not too bad, mostly out of the south and southeast at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Could be a little breezy here and there in the afternoon though. Here's your 14-day forecast. 81 tomorrow, 83 Tuesday, 88 Wednesday, or 85, 88, whoa, slow that down. 85 Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 81, 75. I mean, how can you not like that? I do like winter temperatures though, so this is a little warm, but you know, I've already accepted the fact that I think winter's pretty much done with. We're already at March at the end of this forecast, and the coolest temperature, I think was at a 48, 47 is the coldest temperature on this 14-day. People keep asking me, are we done with winter? I'm hesitant to say yes, but seeing that this goes into March already, and the coldest temperature is 47, I wouldn't be surprised to see something come down here like what happened a couple weeks ago because we were in the 80s, and then the next weekend that ice happened. But if I were a betting man, which I am, I would say we're done with winter temperature. We're done with sub-freezing temperatures in San Antonio. We'll see though. All right, that's your forecast for tonight. I'll have more on your forecast tonight on Ken's 5 News at 10. And Vinny is here with sports, and Alicia will have your news. We hope to see you then. If not, have a good night. And if you're off tomorrow, have a good President's Day off. All right, bye-bye, guys.